Hello, 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 and welcome back to Hunter Tune. Today we are out at the shop again, and I wanted to start the video off by thanking Brandon and Melanie for getting me a banner. So they kind of are friends of mine and Michael's, and they are my biggest fans, supposedly. So they said, love your biggest fans, Brandon and Melanie, and they got me this awesome banner for the shop. I'm actually about to hang it up, but Hunter Tune banner, so I feel like I'm gonna put it kind of right over in the area over there. So when we're like filming the dyno and stuff like that, or if we're filming a car on the dyno, you usually want to be filming like around in this area. You'll be able to see Hunter Tune right in the background. So that'll be Minto Pinto. I can't thank you guys enough. They actually came out here yesterday and they gave me a mini fridge too. So this fridge is now at the shop. So we have like a little fridge we can put some, you know, water, snacks, or beer into. So yeah, now we got a freaking beer fridge, so that's awesome. We'll have to get some beverages for that. And yeah, so I'm just out here kind of cleaning up the shop. I was out here with the landlord earlier, and he was kind of checking everything out, and he wants me to kind of clean up some of the stuff that's that was like the old lighting and stuff that was in here. I took all the ballasts and the hangers and all that kind of stuff, and I chucked them in my truck. So I have my truck out here, and it's full of scrap metal and a bunch of trash and stuff like that. So I'm going to be going to the scrap yard and the metal salvage yard. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to hanging this banner up, and I think I have another guy sending me a banner too. I don't know what kind of banner or who it's representing or whatever, but if you guys do have banners and you want to send them in and you want to get some advertising in the videos, like this one is JB Tuned, and we got Meisner Transport over there as well, and now we got Hunter Tuned. So just a couple more banners, I think the shop will be looking a lot better. So I'm pretty stoked about all that. And yeah, so we got the toolboxes. We want to get a workbench out here too, so I was thinking about building a workbench right in this area, like in front of the dyno. So I think it'd be kind of convenient, you know, if a car is on the dyno and I'm working on it, I can literally just flip 180 degrees, have a workbench right here. So if I'm working on something with the car, I can put tools up here or what have you. So we got to build a bench for here. And then I also got the compressor fixed today. So the compressor, this is just a Husky air compressor that I had at my house in the attic, and I had a bunch of problems. So this compressor was giving me a bunch of issues, mainly because the feed line coming off of the motor of the air compressor feeding the big tank kept blowing off, and it was a copper pipe, and then the copper pipe broke because this thing was just vibrating too much, and it, you know, it just kept breaking the freaking feed line going off of the damn thing. So I tried like every form of rubber hose to put over it, and obviously that did not work because the rubber hose on the feed line of the motor, it gets really hot, the air is really hot coming out of there, and it expands the rubber hose, and you know, it just freaking just blows out every time. So I learned the hard way on that. I tried a bunch of different, like, you know, reinforced hose, and regular air hose didn't do it. So yeah, needed to have like a copper pipe, or what I did is I actually just welded some freaking galvanized steel right on the end of it. So we got just a freaking steel pipe in here, which works freaking mint. So this will never blow off. I just fucking welded the shit out of it. Doesn't look pretty, but it doesn't leak. And now the compressor is not blowing freaking hoses off, and we actually can have stable air pressure. So what I want to do with the air compressor, this is a 26-gallon Husky compressor. It's not huge, but it should do the job for what we need, honestly. So what I want to do, I also want to get a hose reel from like Harbor Freight, or take one from my house. I have a hose reel at my house, so I might just bring that one out here. But it's kind of flimsy. It might need some brackets or some tightening of bolts or something. I don't know. I'd have to check it out. But I would like to hang a hose reel like right in this area and run connection hose. So like run a hose off of this and then run it through the wall up here where this copper water pipe is. Run a line out, and then be able to have a hose reel right here, and then maybe run another hose off the compressor. So like have a T. So I'll have two hoses coming out. One hose will go to a hose reel here, and then run another line all the way down the shop to have another hose reel down here. So I think that would be cool. We could have two hose reels, then we can, you know, we'd have air anywhere in the shop. I think that'd be kind of cool. So another thing is I've been looking for some fans, obviously, because this fan works good to cool the car and stuff like that. But when the car's on the dyno for like 15 minutes or whatever, I'd like to get some more larger, bigger fans to have out here, like a barn fan or something like that, because I was actually going to my engine builder yesterday, and he told me to run down to this frickin' egg farm, and the guy might have had some old barn fans laying around, but I walked in his barn and he didn't have anything left. So I've been trying to find like an old farmer or something that, you know, isn't using his farm much anymore, or just has some old fans laying around, because a big barn fan would, you know, be perfect for getting the exhaust out of the shop, or even two of them. Worst case scenario, I was just going to go to Fleet Farm and pick up one new. They're like $200, which sucks, but we do need some sort of ventilation in here, or just some big fans. I don't really plan on doing anything else for like exhaust getting rid of exhaust, because it really wasn't even that bad running the car in here for 15-20 minutes doing 15 dyno pulls. It finally started to get a little fumy with literally just that little dinky thing. So if we had some fans that actually blew some freaking air, we wouldn't have any issues. All right, guys, so I just got the banner hooked up from Brandon and Melanie. The thing looks freaking sweet. It's gonna really pop in the background of the videos now when we're freaking dynoing a car. So just for an example, this is how it's gonna be. So we got freaking car ripping, and then you got Hunter Tune right in the background, so they know who's tuning it. Good advertising for myself, I suppose. It is just raining now, guys. It is so nice out today, guys. Like, I'm in a light sweatshirt. I could probably be in a t-shirt today, honestly. It's so warm out. I think it's like 52 degrees or something. It's nice and warm, but as you can see, the shop parking lot is flooding pretty good, because it was really icy out here the other day, and or like the last few weeks, it's just been really icy. It's been an ice skating rink, and now that it's been raining and you know, 50 degrees, all the stuff's melting now. So snow should be out of here within like a week, I would say, or so. We've already lost a lot of snow. Like, the snow is virtually halfway gone already, and it's only been a day or two, but it's been raining for the last day or two as well. So we have to watch for some flooding around here in these areas, because when it rains like this, when you have so much snow, it causes you know, storm drains to back up, and then the roads flood and whatever. So, but anyways, the shop, I'm very happy about this, is because it's been pouring rain and very wet out, but the shop is high enough to where no water seeps in here whatsoever. So that is awesome. I know even at the storage unit, we would get snow that came into the shop, and rainwater that would come into there. So that's awesome that this place is very well set up like that. So yeah, I'm going to run to the junkyard now and get rid of all this junk that I collected at the shop here, just kind of clean it up a little bit, and go to my house. Got some random junk there I got to throw in the back of the truck, and then I'll go to the scrapyard, dump all that stuff off, and then maybe we'll go shopping for some hose reels and set up the air in the shop. All right, guys, so we did end up working out at the shop all day today, and I didn't really film a whole lot, but I want to kind of go over what I did. I wanted to show you guys that we got a compressor. I got the compressor fixed, and I got a hose reel now. So we got this hose reel hung up. I actually had this reel sitting at my house. I got it from my old work. They kind of were just going to throw it out, and I picked it up from them. They gave it to me for free, so this is awesome. We have a, you know, air reel now, and this is a 50-footer, so I can literally take this hose and go anywhere in the shop. So that is awesome. The hose reel is definitely going to, you know, tidy up some stuff with air lines and stuff like that, instead of running the air line out of the compressor room, or this is like our I don't know if you want to call it like a mud room or a work room, whatever. But the air compressor is in here, and then I got like a broom squeegee, dustpan, and we got our oil drums over there. So we got two 55-gallon drums for waste oil, and just like miscellaneous stuff, shop vacs, shovels, you know, all that kind of stuff. So for the air situation, I actually took an air line, ran it into a water separator filter thing. So this is just a filter that, you know, takes the water out of the air, so you don't, you know, have air going into the dyno, so you don't have water going into your air system, like into your power tools or into the dyno or anything like that. So what we did is we ran the feed line into this, and then out up through the wall up here, and we ran a T. So this is kind of janky, but like it's all we had laying around. So we have the hose coming into the T, and then it goes out to the hose reel, and then this one goes out to the dyno. So if I flick this switch, or this valve right here, if I flick the valve, the dyno gets air pressure, and I just ran the hose along the wall for now, and you know, we can have air pressure at the dyno, But the dyno is regulated through an internal regulator, so I don't want the dyno to be on all the time for air pressure, because otherwise it's going to have a leak at the regulator on the dyno. So did all that, got the air system in the shop all good to go. We don't really use a whole lot of air tools, so you know, this compressor is going to do all right, I feel like. It's 26 gallons, so it should hold a little bit, and if we really need to use like a cutoff wheel or a grinder or something like that, it'll still do it, but it'll be working it kind of hard. But it was, like I said, guys, this air compressor was free, and I'm trying to do a lot of this like shop stuff on a budget, because I mean, yeah, I could go out and buy like brand new toolboxes and brand new air compressor and brand new this and brand new that, but at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't have any money left, and I probably wouldn't have enough money to like upgrade the dyno or upgrade my Honda or put a fucking converter in my Mustang or a different trans. Like, that's where I would rather spend my money. I've been working out of my garage for the last 10 years and doing with what I got, and this space is already like miles better than, you know, my garage. So just making do with what I got, like I said. So I got a bunch of tools on the ground here, and I just brought a bunch of like random tools from home, and I'm kind of starting to slowly get some tools organized into my box right here. So I just have a few picks here. I have some adjustable wrenches and standard wrenches in this drawer, and I have metric wrenches and pry bars in this drawer. Don't really have anything in here yet. I want to do like 1/2 inch and 3/8 metric sockets in here, and then I'm going to do impact sockets in this drawer, and then we just have like some random 1/4 inch metric sockets, 1/4 inch standard sockets. I still have to like get socket organizers and all that kind of stuff too, but then we have like my ratchets. I have 2 3/8 ratchets, 2 1/2 inch and 2 1/4 inch ratchets, a breaker bar, and a bunch of extensions, and a torque wrench. And then for pliers, I just have like basic ones, you know, as you see here. We got a snap ring pliers that actually a guy sent to me, so thank you again. Side cutters, you know, scissors, wire stripper, all that kind of stuff. This is still my like random drawer that I don't know what I'm gonna do with a lot of it. This is kind of like specialty stuff, so like, you know, just like bolt extractors and that kind of whatnot. Nothing in that one yet. Like I said, I'm still kind of like organizing, debating on what I want in each drawer. I want to get some studs and hang up some stuff, so like we only have one air tool out here right now, and this is just like a tire inflator with a gauge built into it. So this is the only air tool we currently have, but I have a couple things at home still that I'm going to bring out here, like a you know, a die grinder and, you know, a blowgun. I could probably just buy a new blowgun. Those are like $1. And then I'm just going to put like little screws in the wall here and kind of hang up all the air tools next to the reel. I want to do that. And then I think tomorrow, I haven't really heard from anybody with the barn fan thing, so I think tomorrow I might bite the bullet and buy a $200 fan, just because there is one at the store by me, and it's like a 40-inch, it's fucking ginormous, big old fan, and then have that for the dyno fan, and then use like this one and the other box fan in the back of the car. I think that would be enough for running, you know, the car in here. It would be ideal to have 2 of those $200 ones, but I don't really want to spend $400 on fans. That would be kind of annoying to have to spend that. So yeah, slowly working on the tools and getting all that stuff sorted out. The welder's out here already doing work. We got a couple battery chargers and stuff up here. I want to get like a little cabinet too for fluids. So for like brake cleaner and like spray paint and WD-40, that kind of stuff. I want to get like a little cabinet to put next to all this stuff. And then I also want to build a workbench right here. So I think a workbench is going to go right here. It's going to be about level with the JB Tune thing, so it's going to come up to like right here, I'm thinking, and then it's only going to be as wide as the doorway right here. So I'm going to have it be this long or wide, and then have it run all along here until the stud right here. So it should be a, you know, a good enough workbench for what we need. I would assume that's probably like a 6 foot long. No, that's probably like 8 feet long by 2 feet wide. I think that'll do all right. So I might come out here with my dad this weekend possibly, and we might build a workbench. So that'll be kind of fun. I don't know what other stuff I want to film, guys. It's really tough. I also got these little hangers from Harbor Freight. It's like the hang all. They're like a few bucks. And I screwed this thing into the wall for like hanging up some extension cords out here. And I think I'm actually gonna move the couch and have like the mini fridge and the couch kind of over here as like a hangout area, or like take a break kind of thing. And then maybe get like a little coffee table or something for over here in case we gotta eat lunch or whatever. This will kind of be like the little break area. And then we can still fit another like 2 cars in here if we like consolidated some stuff and like didn't have the couch next to the bathroom over there. I also need to get 2 more lights, 3 more lights actually over here. I need to do that. I've been putting it off. It's just so many like little things to do, guys. It's kind of overwhelming. So trying to just do like one thing at a time, one thing a day. And the thing I did today was do the air system in the shop. So that is all good to go. I'm very happy about that. But I would like to get some lights too. I think I'm gonna ditch this light and ditch that light, and I'm just gonna fix this one and those 2. So we'll have 3 on each side and then 1 in the center. So like if you can tell, you know, 3 on the left here, 3 on the right, and then 1 in the center. I think that'll be plenty of light to kind of light up the shop a little bit more on this side, because in Michael's corner over there when he's working on his car, it is a little bit dark. But yeah, so. But like I said, I'm trying to like do a lot of this on a budget, so like I'm not overspending or all that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. Just kind of a little quick update on what I've been doing. Trying to keep the videos flowing and trying to keep them interesting, but at the same time, some of the shop stuff is just like, you know, got to be done kind of thing, and I don't really know how to film a lot of it, so I haven't been filming a whole lot of it. I apologize, but figured I'd throw something out for you guys, just a little update on what I did today. Air system is done, and yeah, so that's gonna be it. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing yet. Tomorrow I might do the toolbox and finish up that, and finish up cleaning in this area here. Maybe find a cabinet for the fluids and all that, and then maybe Saturday build a workbench. So I don't know, not a whole lot of action going on the next few days, but shop stuff is definitely coming along, and it's just kind of boring stuff, you know what I mean? So if you want me to film it and I'll throw a video out, I will, but I might wait a few days to post again until we get some action rolling in here, because you guys seem to like the action videos a lot more than, you know, I've noticed when I like put certain stuff in the title that the videos get a lot more views than others, which this one probably isn't going to get a lot of views, but that's okay. You know, some of you guys really enjoy it, so I'm gonna cater to everybody, or cater to as many people as I can. So yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great night and a better tomorrow.